I want to launch a lawsuit against the US government for their corruption. I know I go after capitalism a lot, but it's because of its stark contrast to socialism and communism. Capitalism divides humanity into worker and owner to seek privatization of the means of production in a free market. We're seeing this play out right now, and it's caused giant monopolies that manipulate the markets, inequalities in so many aspects of life, and disasters ranging from environmental to biological pollution. We have microplastics and forever chemicals making us denser. Our rational thinking is being dulled, and if it was done intentionally, well, that's just an effectively cruel move by the rich and powerful. Capitalism can be used to improve and innovate, but it's being used to make us incapable of being able to help and to care for ourselves. Humanity has been through a lot from our very beginnings, and we're using our modern world to create even more problems for ourselves. But in socialism, everyone from the governing body to the masses and enterprises work together to distribute the means of production to humanity as equally as possible. We should be working on eradicating human suffering instead of working for the rich. Our productivity shot up in the last 4 decades, but the rich got the lion's share of the wealth, and they still want more. They won't stop, and they won't rule out anything against us. We didn't ask for this hardship from a supposed civilized nation that has used its means of production to allow a few privileged capitalists to exploit people around the world. Instead of using the gifts of the Industrial Revolution, it's unleashed a cruel curse that's afflicting all of us. It feels like we are so lost in our problems that we don't know what to do to actually change for the better. Well, thankfully, there are individuals out there who are doing their part to enhance the world, but there are so many who are left behind in poverty and dysfunction. The way the rich and powerful operate is obviously unfair, but they call it fair and are protected by the police and the military. How can we reason with the unreasonable? We can vote and we can hope they aren't two-faced. We can overcome all the psychological manipulation of marketing to deny them our money. We can find any way to be more self-sustainable, but the best thing we can do is just change our mentality with a lot of common sense. Education is about teaching someone to be a productive member of society. So basic human decency, essential work that is needed to maintain the logistics of society, and thinkers who can guide humanity and solve problems. But instead, we've had an education system that teaches basic human decency with some ideologies on the side, and it teaches to either memorize or learn how to make money and screw everyone else. We'll need more than lawsuits or voting or protesting. We'll need it all and so much more. The only way for the masses to make the government accountable so that they can make the private enterprises accountable is to be reasonable and rebellious. Please subscribe to the channel to support this organization of Truth, Life, and Freedom so we can sue the US government and get the government on our side without the bureaucratic excuses.